Hi guys, this is Thunder E from Bored at Work, and welcome to our review of the Nokia traveling pouch. No, I'm kidding. It's actually the Nokia power keyboard for the Lumia 2520. Yes, this is that keyboard that also acts like a traveling case for your 2520 and does give you some extra juice with it. First of all, it retails for $149. You pick up Verizon or AT&T for either one of the power of the Lumia 2520 variants. I do know Nokia was giving this away for a while with the purchase of the 2520. I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but don't quote me on that. You can actually just do some search online, you find it. So, cool thing about it, you can see it's black. Comes also in red and black, so red exterior, black interior. Nokia logo here. Can see it's actually kind of engraved in there, and at the very bottom of the back you do have two USB ports, which is also very nice and important. What I like about this, first of all, it feels like you're just carrying a portfolio for your on the go. Doesn't add too much weight. It is heavy, of course, than the tablet, because this tablet is pretty light, but I'd say altogether weighs almost or maybe slightly more than the Surface Pro 2. So that's pretty much it. So anyway, let's open this up and show you. So you flip the side down and you actually bring this up, and you've got that magnetic lock that sticks here, and this is how it looks like. So I'm just going to raise this up a little bit so you guys get a better bird's eye view of the 2520 tablet. You've got a full keyboard layout here with some Windows function keys in the very top here. And side note though, they're not backlit keys, which is what I was disappointed with. I really wish they were. In terms of the keys themselves, they feel very comfortable to use. They've got a slight clickiness to them, and it was easy to actually use to type or documents and things like that with ease without any stress whatsoever. Now you've also got a touchpad with this. The touchpad is okay. There is nothing too special about it. I'm just going to zoom in here closer. Maybe you guys can see that a little bit better. The thing about the touchpad there is that you do have this clickable area, and then you've got like your left and right. It's actually below the circular, the rectangular area for the touchpad. And again, this is kind of flimsy. It's not like what you have with the Surface where it's one single piece. This kind of flips up, so it can be a little annoying. It's something you have to get used to with this keyboard. But like I said, using the keys with this it's actually quite easy and works out pretty well overall. So I actually like the keyboard and the keys. Now, one thing about this keyboard is that it's also got a battery pack, and that battery pack really goes a long way. So what you have here with the 2520 itself, the 2520, in our tests, we got close to about 15 hours just on Wi-Fi, and about 11 to 12 hours using 4G LTE. Now with this keyboard, Nokia doesn't give exact numbers. I said it should give you about 40 to 50% boost on that. I was able to get close to about 20 hours with this keyboard on use. Now with video playback, I got about half, or about 10 hours. So I just basically threw a movie on there and kept it on continuous loop, and I got about 10 hours of battery life there on that, with 4G LTE running, mind you. So that's something I really liked about this keyboard. It's really great for that factor. The other fact, of course, is you do have that USB port at the back. So we can plug in our USB here, and we can plug it in, and we will have the ability to access that USB port continually. So let's see, what do we have here? There we go. So that's our USB port, that's the USB, and that's that USB plugged in at the back. So you do have two extra USB ports, which actually aids your 2520, because the 2520 doesn't have a standard USB port. It's got that kind of micro USB 3.0 port, which is nice. It's USB 2.0, but it's micro. Now the other thing too is that you do have two batteries on this device, and I'm actually going to show you. And what that means is that when you're actually using the power keyboard, the first battery that drains up is the battery in the keyboard and not the battery here. And when you're charging it, the first battery to charge is actually the battery of your tablet. So I'm going to plug this in. Boom, and it should start charging. And I'm just going to zoom in a little closer here so you guys can take a better look. It's going to be a little bit hard to see, but you can see battery 1, that's the battery in here. that's the battery that's charging, and battery 2 is the second battery you have. So open that again, show you. Okay, there we go. So battery 1 is this battery here, and battery 2 is here. It's not charging because your tablet needs to work first. That's what you need overall, not the battery included in there. So it's very easy, very simple. I do like the fact that you can easily, of course, remove your 2520 from here by flipping this up. That's the connector for it, and works out pretty well overall. It's a decent keyboard. It's not super spectacular, but I would suggest picking this up solely for the extra battery. I think the extra battery is something a lot of people would definitely love. I do like that fact with it. I do like the fact it's foldable. I do like the fact it's easy to carry around. I do like the fact it's, you know, it's got that extra juice. The keyboard is manageable. The touchpad, I would just suggest not to use it just because of its flimsiness. But it's something, if you can get it from Nokia with your purchase, I don't see why not. If you're really looking for extra juice for your for this tablet, even though this tablet has good battery life, yeah, go ahead and pick it up. But overall, it's a decent keyboard. Nothing too spectacular, but great, fantastic battery life for your tablet. So if you have any questions or any comments about the Nokia Power Keyboard, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And do subscribe to Booredatwork here. So this is Thunder E saying thank you very much. And always enjoy your entertainment.